Thursday was the third and final day of former Detroit Lion Jeff Chadwick's 5th annual Legends Youth Football Camp in Clare. Several of Chadwick's former teammates in Detroit volunteered as coaches, with the proceeds from the camp supporting his foundation. The main focus of this week was making sure their guidance will help set these kids up for success in the future.
Well, it means a lot, and it also starts with discipline, right? We're trying to prepare these kids for what's to be next, right? Some of them have played, but they're still very young, and eventually they're going to end up in high school. And things change a little bit. It's more demanding. Also from the standpoint of what they should know at this particular point in their career, right? And so we try to bring that out. We also try to really spend a lot of time on the detail stuff. Sometimes some of these things get overlooked. So we try to drill into them, the focus, listen, the coaches want to tell you once.
I think back when I was young, and like camps like this would have been something I would have loved to have been at, just to be able to be around the, professional athletes. And, that was a dream of mine at the time. And I know it's a lot of these kids out here that have that dream too. And so when Jeff asked me about coming to this, I said, yes, I'll be there, And these kids, I tell you, like I said, I was telling someone, I said, man, these kids are just so respectful, but they seem like they just really are eager to learn some of the things that we know, and it's my pleasure to be able to pass it on.
Not only was it an opportunity to support the next generation of athletes, but also for old teammates and colleagues to reconnect over a great cause. Football has always been a pastime in Michigan, and it's clear the love for the game across all ages is still as strong as ever.
The camaraderie is unreplaceable, right? And when you're done with football, you don't get those opportunities too often to share your knowledge, especially with the young kids. And then also spend some quality time, and that's what this few days allows us to do. So some of these guys we have for, 3, 4, 5 days.
Football in the state of Michigan, I mean, man, it's pretty tough. Michigan football, man, it's always tough and hard-nosed. Kind of reminds me of our coach we got now, that grit, and I find a lot of these young people around here, you can see the grit in their eyes at this young age now, and hopefully they'll grow up and they'll become Detroit Lions players and bring the Lions, many, many championships.
You can find a link to Jeff's foundation on our website, MidMichiganNow.com. For Mid-Michigan Now Sports, I'm Alex Eisman.